Hello everyone, welcome back to the live. Happy Saturday everybody, welcome on in. I am just about to begin a reading session, so please do join if you would like to receive a reading as well, or just watch. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Saturday. Hi Sristi, how are you? Lovely. Guys, anyone can ask questions. Anyone, okay? Of course, readings are not guaranteed. Those of you who don't receive a reading during today's reading session, please do follow that way. You will be notified of next time you come live. Actually, I do think you need to hit you need to press the bell button. Even on YouTube, on my profile, there's like a bell. And I think you need to click that as well to be notified. I'm not too sure. Okay. So I'm just making sure everything is working, guys. We'll be with you in just a moment. Say your hellos. Let me know where you're connecting from. And I am going to go between YouTube, TikTok, and also PP, okay? So just be patient and be kind with me. Free readings are just going to be, as you know, sometimes I'll do like longer readings if I feel like it. But those of you that would like to have a full reading, you can join the list, which is linked in my bio how to do so. You don't need PayPal, it's a donation button, so you can do it with any card, anything. Hi, Harmonious. Hello, everybody. Hi, Daniela. Hi, Sristi. Hi, Anna. Australia. I have family in Australia. Beautiful place. Thank you so much for sharing the live as well, guys. I do appreciate it. I'm just making sure everything is on mute as well, because I hate when I'm doing a reading and we get noises. Mute. Okay. Okie dokie. Let me open TikTok as well, just in case anyone messages there. There you go. Okay, I'm going to choose someone to read for now, guys. Pop your questions in the chat. Okay, yes or no questions, give me names. Give me birth names, not pseudonames, please. I do like to work with birth names. If you don't want to share names with me, I get it, we're live. You can give me initials instead, but just know I do prefer names. So if you can, that would be great. Okie dokie. You can ask anything you want as well, guys. Anything you want, okay? There's no judgment. And if you book a private, if you join the list via PayPal, you can ask your question with the donation as well. It does give you an option to add a question. And if you don't want me to read your question out loud, just let me know, okay? And I won't do it. I don't even have to read your name out loud either, if you don't want to. When I'm doing your reading, it's best if you communicate with me as well. You know, you can just say yes or no if you want to. You'll just get the most out of your reading that way. But if you don't want to, that's fine as well. You know, you do your mail list, and I'll just let you know what comes through. Okay, so I did have a question I was drawn to. Where is it? Farah, will I get a job by August? Farah, think of your question, lovely. And let's see what comes through. Farah and job. Spirit, please. Farah and job. You definitely can, my lovely. I feel you have to follow your intuition more as well. You have a very, very strong intuition. And as long as you follow yourself, don't doubt yourself too much, because you know your intuition is always your guide trying to urge you to take action, make movement, and, you know, create things. So follow your intuition, and I do feel you will find a job very, very soon, okay? Definitely by August. I do feel there's something already there available for you, so I don't know if it's a position you already applied for, or it's already, you know, you've got an eye on it, but there's definitely something there. And I like this position as well. It does feel like very positive. Thank you so much for your question. I'll leave you with that. And let me just do one thing here, guys. I want to break free. No, I wanted to check where is the image? Okay. Let me just add that there, and then okay, that's better. Oh, he wants to come out. Okay, Mo, you want to see who's out there? You can go to the window, lovely. Go there. Oh, guys, he's gonna bark for a bit. I can turn on the background, you know, noise remover. Let me try to do that. It messes with my voice though. I think it leaves it a little bit robotic, so I don't like to turn it on. But if he's gonna bark, it's gonna be necessary. Okay, yeah, the noise reduction. There you are, and just like that, the barking is gone. He hasn't stopped barking though. Okay, so Subi, let's come to you. Is my current boss planning giving me a salary increment? Okay. Subi, think of your question, and let's see what comes through, lovely. Subi, and work. I am receiving a no, at least not anytime soon. I feel like they promise, especially with the Emperor energy here, they tend to promise as well more than they can deliver as well, because they try to keep people happy around them, you know, but a lot of the times what they do is end up just saying things in the moment without having the ability or the power even to do such changes, at least as quickly as he is perhaps implying he could. So I am receiving a no. It doesn't mean that he's a bad person, or he just, you know, it just means that he's over exaggerating what he can do right now. So I am receiving a no. Of course, it can change, you know. I'm just receiving an instant no for any time soon. Thank you for your question, lovely. You are most welcome. Babs, thank you so much for following. And Julia, will Julia and Daniel reconcile? Spirit, please, will Julia and Daniel reconcile? Guys, I am jumping between PayPal, YouTube, and also TikTok, okay? PayPal is going to be, of course, longer readings, free readings. I'm just going to do a quick yes and no. So, will Julia and Daniel reconcile? I don't see a reconciliation with Daniel, my lovely. I see someone new coming into your life, okay? There's definitely like a third energy connected to you. and that person is going to bring so many changes, more changes than what Michael could have. Okay, I do feel that your connection with Michael wasn't meant to be long lasting. Okay, the energy does feel very fragile. It does feel very very weak right now, and there's a reason for that, because there's someone new coming, and you need to be available as well to receive this energy. So yeah, make sure you don't miss out on what's coming, my lovely. I'll leave you with that. Okay, so it is a no for Michael. Sorry, Daniel is a no for Daniel. Who's Michael? Okay, so let's see. At the moment I said it, I was like, that's not right. Okay. And guys, those of you who have already booked a private reading, thank you so much. I will be in touch with you once I finish with the live, okay? There is a discount on the full of reading. I'm going to turn it off because I think it's been on for some time now. I'm going to turn it off as soon as I finish with the live. So those of you that do want to book the full of reading with the discount, feel free to do that now, today. And I will turn it off once we finish with the live. It is just for you guys here on TikTok now. And by far my most popular reading, okay? And those of you that do want to book in for energy work as well, I've just finished sessions this morning. I'm going to do sessions tomorrow morning as well. So anyone that do want to jump in for tomorrow morning, make sure to let me know. Of course, I do in-person energy healing, but I also do remotely energy healing. So if you're booking for the remotely, you don't have to be present, okay? You don't have to be there. So I know a lot of people are like, they don't like that, the idea of that. So don't worry, you don't have to. I do all the work. If you do want to book in and you have any questions, make sure to hit me up first. My WhatsApp and everything else is listed in my bio as well. So just send me a message. The healing, if it is for yourself, you can just book it without a consultation, okay? If you do want to talk to me first, of course we can, but you can just book without consultation because anyone can benefit from healing at any given point, okay? Just as much as we cleanse our physical bodies, we do have got to cleanse our energy fields as well, especially nowadays, because our mind are just so inundated with information, with a lot of garbage as well. So it is very important to do that, on a regular basis. But if you're booking something like the love of healing, because it does involve two people, and of course the intention is always reconciliation and stronger relationship. I need to make sure that A, is there an actual connection between the two of you, and B, is that going to benefit, strengthening that connection, is it going to benefit the two of you as well? So I only do take on that work, I only do that work when we're not interfering with anything, okay? When we're actually just there to serve the highest good and to serve what's meant to be. So make sure that you do consult with me prior to booking that one service. Anything else, you can book without a consultation. And let's see. And guys, also just know I do specialize in relationships and fertility. So especially when coming to me privately, of course, if you do have a general question, you can ask that. But when coming to me privately, those are my areas of expertise, okay? I have been doing readings and connecting with spirit and guides since forever. It's something that has been passed on to me through generations. So it's really an honor and a pleasure to be able to serve as a medium between yourselves and your guides. But yeah, just know those are my areas of expertise. Let's see. I'm gonna come to Okay, Ingrid, should I continue waiting for the person who blocked me last month to reach out to me? Guys, don't send me questions like that. Give me yes and no question. Give me names with your questions. Don't just say the person. I am the one asking the question on your behalf, so I do need to have an understanding of who I am asking about as well, just so I can make sure I am connecting to the right person, okay? Of course, I can tap into your energy, but we're doing quick readings here, so I'm not going to have the time to do that. To do that deeply, Guys, it isn't a first come, first serve either, okay? So, honey, will the court approve my junction on Monday? Honey, is that your name? Maluku, I only do, okay, honey, I said so many times, make sure to add your question with your name. Make sure to do that, lovelies. Maluku, I do fertility readings on the outside of TikTok, but thank you for your question. So, Jasmine, where is your question again? Will the court approve my injunction on Monday? Jasmine? Jasmine, I am receiving a no right now. It can change though, okay? I don't know if you're the strategy that you're going with, if there are things that you can do to change that, but I feel that there are, okay? So you just have to switch things up. So right now, with the strategy that you're taking, or I don't know who is taking it on your behalf, I am receiving a no. If you do change that, you will see a different result as well. But it is a very clear no right now, but also a very clear is malleable, okay? Nicola will grant, unblock, and contact Nicola again. Nicola, how long have you been blocked for, lovely? Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was a long time, my lovely. Okay. Interesting. There is still a connection there, okay? And it's very strong. So even though you're, and I do understand why you're torn, why you still want this person back in your life, because the connection is still there. You still feel it. They still feel it as well, but they're also very good at pushing those emotions down, okay? Just ignoring them. What I do feel he's doing right now as well, I do have a very huge sense of a player energy around them, so they're using people to distract him of those feelings, okay? So he's having very, very shallow connections with people to try to distract himself. I am not receiving a yes for unblocking, okay? Unless something big changes here, I am receiving a no. And I feel as well you're very powerless in this situation. You feel it as well, which is not the case, okay? You've got control of your own life as well, and you can change, relationships around you as well. Of course you can. But right now I am receiving a no. I'm just gonna, without doing a proper reading for you, okay, without going deep, my best advice for you is just try things that you haven't tried in the past, okay? There's also the back coming through, and that's coming through in the energy as well. There are people who like to have him for themselves, okay? There are people that don't want him to be in a connection, in a relationship with you, whatever it is. And I do feel that they have a big influence in him, okay? So they're not talking positively, they're not saying, oh, contact this person or blah, blah, blah. They're doing very much the opposite, so you need to be aware of them. Cord casting on this kind of energy would be great, because I do feel that they are holding a lot of things back as well. But yeah, I am receiving it. No, lovely, I'm so sorry. Guys, don't forget, I will turn off the discount for the follow-up reading once I finish with the live, okay? So those of you that do want a full love reading with predictions, timelines, better understanding of your connection, how to best communicate, your love languages and all of that, you can book it privately. It is linked in my bio. I do telephone, email, and also in-person readings. If you're coming to me for in-person readings, I am on the very edge between Hertfordshire and London, so there is a tube station 5 minutes away from me. walking distance, so you can come to me fairly easily. Let me just drink some coffee, guys. Okay, followers, I'm just going to do a quick yes and no, so just pop your question in the chat. Risa, will Ivan reach out soon? Risa and Ivan. Spirit, please, Risa and Ivan. It's a clear no. No. I am receiving a no, lovely. Oh, sorry. Let me take this away. Okay. Barb, will me and Lista be together? Barb, think of Lista as I draw your cards and let's see what comes through. Barb and Lista. Barb and Lista. Spirit, please, will Barb and Lista be together soon? Okay. Barb, how long has this person been in your life? You know, how long have you been pursuing them, or, you know, just wanting them to pursue you? How long have you been wanting a connection with them? Guys, if I'm doing your reading and you don't respond, I'm going to take it as you not being here, okay? Maybe Barb left, which is such a shame. There was definitely a message here for her. Oh, it isn't coming through. Your reply isn't coming through, Barb. Okay, yeah, this TikTok is making it difficult. Okay, Barb, I am receiving a no, and I am receiving a strong no, okay, just because there's definitely a level of interference here. I feel, I don't know if it's a family member, what it is, okay, there's definitely someone that does have a very strong emotional hold on this person. It could even be like spiritual, okay, so I don't think it's a family member, my lovely, I do think maybe it's an ex. Whatever it is someone in his life, okay, that could even be doing some sort of work on them that's very much keeping them trapped, okay, so I don't see them progressing in love, I don't see them progressing in different areas of his life, because there's some sort of of manipulation taking place, my lovely. I am receiving a no for now. I don't feel that this is going to last forever. You know, this person's going to see it's going to backfire on them, but more often than not, it takes a long time, you know, for that to happen, for karma to come in and do its job, my lovely, unfortunately. So right now I am receiving a no, okay? Of course you can protect yourself, you can protect them as well. Go look into energy healing and protection if you can. But right now I am receiving a no. And it's not always that I do receive like spirit guides coming through and letting us know that, okay, there's more here to the question, okay? That question is not the most important thing. The most important thing is the manipulation that's taking place. But in this case, I do feel that it's very serious because that's what Spirit's focusing on. So yeah, just keep that in mind, my lovely. So I wouldn't take like the way that he acts and the things that he does a reflection of how he feels. Okay, I feel that you have a very strong intuition, you have a very strong sense of energy, and if you feel that there is something there, it's because there is. Okay, thank you so much for your question, and I'll leave you with that. Okay, let's see, who else do we have? Sophie, have you not received the reading already today, my lovely? Guys, if you have already received the reading, let someone else have the chance. Okay, yeah, you're sending for another question. If you want to pay for a reading, you're more than welcome to. But let someone else receive a reading as well, okay? Lovely. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do one more reading and then I do have to go, guys. If no one's gonna book in, I'm just gonna do one more and then I do have to go. I'm just gonna do a quick yes and no. I can do private readings instead. So those of you who have booked a private reading, I'll be in touch with you very, very shortly. Okay, Shirley, will I meet my life partner in 2026, 2027? I'm gonna scrap the dates. I'm gonna ask if you're gonna meet the partner soon, okay? Spirit, please. I don't have the time to do that timeline, my lovely. Shirley and life partner. Okay, I feel before you meet the life partner, you're definitely going to meet a player, someone that's going to even hurt you, my lovely. And because of that, it's going to take some time for you to heal and trust someone else. So I am receiving a no, okay? I would just be mindful of this person here. Thank you so much for your question. I'll leave you with that. Guys, thank you so much for joining today's session. I will be in touch with those of you who have booked a private reading very shortly. So thank you. It already happened. It's going to happen again, Thursday. I'm not telling you about something that happened in the past. I'm telling you about something that's going to happen in the future. And yeah, so just be mindful of that. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.